Hello, darling. We'll be starting soon. Hello, darling. We'll be starting soon. Hello, darling. We'll be starting soon. Hello, darling. We'll be starting soon.
Hey, good morning, Rena. Congrats on your first. Also, happy Thanksgiving to you. Now it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Where were we? Did we leave off yesterday? I'm eating Thanksgiving. You have a good day? Spend time with your beau? You get to see all your kids.
Harrison and Lewis.
That was the other wedding, right? That's the bear just came in. You didn't do any like call or anything?
Can't get out this way.
You guys a little lighter, bruh. Ah, you got sick? I will say that's like the time to get sick. Because you finally get to slow down a little bit. A lot of people get sick around Thanksgiving. I hope he feels better. Is there a body in here?
Oh, bloody hell.
There's an actual body in here. I think it's the first full body we've seen. Mr. Lee Harrison, dead by asphyxiation. Washed, freezing not required as formaldehyde solution has been prepared. Moved to curing house to commence preservation. Early decomposition not yet shown obvious deterioration. Viable specimen for animatronic integration. Formaldehyde fixation solution introduced to subject's cardiovascular system. Fixation solution process complete. Subject added to acetone bath. Re-examination 24 hours. No issues found with subject and acetone. No signs of rigidity as of yet. Re-examine in 48 hours. Good progress. Signs of rigidity in extremities. Previous subject, Mr. Lewis Harrison. Required disposal in acid bath. Rigor mortis reached skin, causing severe blistering, resulting in unviable specimen. Is this like to make his animatronics? Possibly due to subject's smaller stature expediting decomposition. Oh, I was like 185 is small stature? That's the 184, okay. Delayed fixation commencement of formaldehyde level estimate too low. Continued positive progress, extremities fully hardened, extending into stiffness of limbs. Re-examining in 1 week. Limbs 50% hardened. Acetone drained and replaced. Re-examine in 24 hours. No issues with the new acetone replacement. Re-examining in 1 week. Is that making all his animatronics? That's cute, right? At least he has a hobby, you know. Fixation, dissection, removal of body fat and water. Impregnation, positioning, cure. Impregnation is putting the metal and stuff in. I don't know, it's cute to have hobbies, right? I'm happy for him. Has a sense of purpose. Feels fulfilled in life. I checked all this last time.
All units, this is dispatch. Be on the lookout for a male suspect believed to be the shoe shine killer. Suspect is FBI Special Agent Hector Monday. He may be armed and is highly dangerous.
Dispatch, this is Officer Martinez. I found Mundy's car, requesting backup.
Officer Martinez, what's your location?
A warehouse on Park Avenue, Fulton River. Looks abandoned.
Officer Martinez, backup on its way. Hold your position.
Copy that. Shit! He's seen me!
Officer Martinez, hold your position.
Shit! We have a situation. Dispatch, the building's on fire.
Fire department on their way.
He's still in there. You read me? Copy. He's still in there.
Thanksgiving. I'm eating Thanksgiving. The holiday itself. I got like stuffing. I had some turkey. Deviled egg. Steffi. How are you?
We could go through here.
Anyway. Nice. What's this? Not. Okay. Can't take any pictures as Mark right now. Lots of food and no work. So you got the Friday off, because usually when you're in school you get the Friday off. But then once you start working, you don't have it. Alifa's weekend just happened to fall on Thanksgiving and Friday. Otherwise she would have had to work. That means Christmas, they might not say anything, we'll see. And then I killed Mark. Nice, also some turkey. I had some turkey for dinner after lunch. And then I got some turkey for
Hope this holds.
breakfast again. I'll probably have turkey for dinner. Wow, how do you get there? You're magical. It's like he teleported. Aye. There's no wrong way to Thanksgiving, Green. What's that pie left? Oh, I didn't think about that. I remember this broke. Now we have 2 people. Oh, this is terrible. Hey, calm down. At least Charlie's not the one that's afraid of heights. Yeah, no worries. F, you need to start instituting Thanksgiving over there so you can eat stuffing. Oh crap. Wait, can I eat? No? Yeah.
Where the hell is Erin? Plan is to get to the lighthouse. She knows that.
Friday.
I'm worried about Erin. She's tougher than you give her credit for. What if she's hurt?
What's
If we
Nando's?
go off book,
What's that?
we're just going to make things worse. Let's stick to the plan.
What if she can't stick to the plan?
Man, I don't like that Aaron got separated. What's Nando's? Sounds like Fernando, but... Ooh, that sounds good. I'm gonna limber up here. Do I want to crawl under this? Why would I crawl? Oh, you can't. Okay. That's really good. I want some Nando's too. I want everything. I want my Thanksgiving meal. And I also want Nando's. I always like to try everybody's spicy food. Because most of the time, it's not actually spicy. People lie to me. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Like temperature hot? Like. Ooh. That sounds good too. Alright, I'll take a little bit of everything today. Where was that place to climb? I just saw
I thought
something.
getting outside would make things better. It's a forest. It could be anything.
Why would I investigate the farmhouse? That seems like a
Can you
mistake.
not freak me out any more than I already am?
Where's Kate?
Give up Charlie's left nut to be in Topeka right about now.
Kate's talking, but she's not here, so we don't hear it. I could have sworn we would run into one of the dogs by now, which is not good. If I miss that, I'm not sure what's going to change. Also, where's Kate? I guess we can go in? But, anyway, as far as, like...
You hear that? What? Like... whimpering. Is that...
Anytime anybody tries to cook anything hot or spicy, I have to try it. Because a lot of times people are like, wow, this burns my mouth. It's not edible. And then I try it, I'm like, I don't feel it. It's not even a little bit.
Okay, hide.
To look a lot like Christmas.
It's okay, boy. I won't hurt you.
Do you have to pay for your order when you put it in, I'm guessing? They start marinating for you? What is that? There's like another one of him over there. Oh, really? I'm not stabbing the dog. That's different. Yeah, get him. Everybody get him. Or not. Or none of us get him. Kate wasn't there last time.
Get off the path. Hide.
It's a breathing thing? I don't remember. His mustache is not as thick as... On his mask, not as thick as Holmes. Is the supermarket one as good as the restaurant one? What is that? And how did it just happen to have one right there? My strip felt a lot faster.
Need a hand?
Oh,
Whoa, this is different. Don't scare people like that.
Aaron. Holy shit. You're okay.
Okay. I feel you, I feel you.
Aaron. I'm so glad you're okay. Give me a hand.
You're fine.
Where's Kate? Jamie? Have you seen them? Do you know where they are?
You still
We
freaking
got
out about
separated
this?
in the woods. I was too scared to stop and look. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh no, I don't
It's
like
okay,
this.
Aaron.
This was nice and simple with
They'll
just
get you.
Mark last time. I went in,
That's
turned
why
on the
we're
light,
inside.
got out,
Come
it
on.
was over. Now it's gonna be like extra complicated because she's gonna be all like, "Oh,
Amazing.
are you a
Well done,
killer?" And then they're gonna be all
You're
like,
not coming with us.
"Oh, I'm not a
Let's-
killer." That's it. Morning,
I
Ray.
heard your call with Dumet.
How are your meals?
You set this all up. You set us up to die.
Aaron, you are out of your mind. I would never.
I guess if you did a quick kill.
You know you can trust me.
70% of murderers kill somebody they know, somebody who trusts them.
It's 79%. But I am not a murderer.
Got hit by a truck.
The last-minute
Did you?
trip, giving up our phones, a remote location, all part of the plan,
Okay.
wasn't it?
That was next question.
You're in shock and you're not thinking.
You get some
straight.
mac and
I would
cheese?
Never.
Mark, we need to tie him up until help gets here. He'll either stab us in the back or get Dumet to do it.
Erin, I would.
Quiet!
Aaron, whoa. I've worked with Charlie for a long time. He's a selfish control freak who'd fuck any of us over if he had to. But he's not a murderer.
I know what I heard.
I believe you. But maybe that's what you were supposed to hear. Look, I'll watch him. Promise.
You're both
sick,
fucking
or-
mad.
Everybody gets sick around this time, unfortunately, because you take a little break from work and. Yeah, Rena's beau also is sick. They've been passing a bug around. Oh, also, Steffi, I sent you another gift. I was so proud of myself.
Let's figure out how to get this thing working.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. Radio station started playing Christmas music at the right time. You know, the Friday after Thanksgiving. That's when everything starts, right? You're not supposed to do it before that. Oh, does it? Might have to try it out. You say it's really good? Yeah, Ray, I think Leaf was coming down with something too. Just a little achy. I mean, you're achy and then you've been coughing and sneezing in the mornings. I think we're past the point of jinxing it. I don't think you jinx it once it's happened. Okay. Trying to temper my expectations. I like it. Hey, more stuff. Oh, I'm out of food.
600 hours, I, Officer Frank Hooper, discovered that one or multiple individuals had gained unauthorized access to the evidence room at 1612 West State Street. Among the missing items were assets recovered from the apartment of former FBI agent Hector Monday, including books, clothes, notes, surgical tools, and dental equipment.
Was Monday actually a serial killer?
We are currently running with the theory
Was he framed?
that this was the direct result of souvenir hunters looking for a piece of memorabilia from the case. End of report.
I might have some before I go. Was the man actually an artist? Also, why am I supposed to find all 5 of his business cards? What does that do? Okay, there's something in this house I need to find.
Hector Whalon Monday.
Is Monday still alive? See the killer? Yeah. Oh, here we go. This I needed to find.
Mr. Dumet, I want my team dead. I'll get them to you this weekend. Just do it.
I never said
Check
any
it
of
out.
that shit.
I'm certainly grateful to you, Mr. Dumet. I want my team dead. I'll get them that this weekend. Let's do it.
I'm such an idiot. I wanted this to work so much, I just accepted everything he said.
It's been edited.
Good,
I'm
good.
such
We needed
an
that.
idiot. Jesus, I'm a sound tech and I fell for it.
You're in shock. All of us are. Don't beat yourself up.
So,
Alright. We needed that.
Aaron,
I'm sorry, Charlie.
Really? Alright, let's not ask for apologies and stuff now. All that later. Don't need drama at this moment. Overnight, marinate them in a bottle of chicken. Or should I grill them after? Hey, we got a boat key. That'll be very unfortunate to leave this. Ooh, we have that one. Nice.
Looks like there may be another boat on the island.
Okay, so I'm gonna try that bottle, and then you're gonna try that bottle, and we're gonna compare how hot we think it is. Okay. I like comparing. What's happening? Why can't I move this way? Oh crap! I have the camera again. Hold on. Borderline. Yeah, we had like a chili contest at church. The chili was good, but like some of them had hot next to them. And I was like, I don't even taste the heat. And other people are like sweating and like, oh man, I can't do this. Yeah, ours was, I made like hot wings and some cheese fries with jalapenos on them. But like I put like an entire bottle of like chili powder. And then I poured like a hot sauce and another hot sauce. I used like most of the bottles. And then I loaded it up with jalapenos. So like the wings were just basically chili powder on them, coated. Because you shouldn't use like an entire bottle when you're doing stuff. And the cheese fries also had everything on them too. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, and we can both eat spicy things. We've done like the spicy ramen challenge. It's not that bad. Like it hurts a little bit, but it's not like terrible. That was like awful. I don't know what I was thinking when I like just poured the bottle of chili powder on there. What can I take a picture of, do we think? Charlie? He's the killer? Wait, it lets me take a picture of them? That's not good, right? I feel like this is terrible. have to like replay the game to take pictures. Is there anything we want to get up? Today's Black Friday. Is there any like Christmas shopping we want to do? We gotta think. Think about it today. If we're gonna buy anything that has. What's? Why is it like briefly green? I can't get there. When you get anything that might be on sale, we should grab it. How do I get that spot? Okay. What am I even taking a picture of? That wall, please. I promise you that wall, that floor was the killer. I know it. Mark and Jennifer Edwards. Are they the actual owners of this house before the killer came and killed them and took it? Like, if you kill someone who owns a house and then you live in it, are you also a thief? You killed them before you went in. Like, what if they didn't have a will? Or are you just a killer? You have a son, Clarence. I gave birth a few weeks ago. I feel like I'm supposed to like have understood all the notes. But we don't. Somebody had a kid unexpectedly. Clarence was like, no. Not paying child support. Now he's a killer.
Ah! Son of a bitch. Give me a dog any day.
I don't think we saw the cat.
Yeah, just a stupid cat.
We didn't see the cat the first time. I see he's more of a dog person. I hate this camera thing. It's like, I need to take pictures. I need to picture. I feel like a teenager, like some youth. Like, yo, I gotta make a TikTok in this scary house. My friends are gonna die. OMG. Well, at least we know Charlie's innocent now, right? I guess we don't actually know about that. Alright, we gotta make some TikToks. That's just because we're not 14, right? If we were 14, all of life looks like a TikTok. You see everything in TikTok.
Come on. No way.
Why send somebody else to do this? What scares you the most about them, Ray?
Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Ray, you just have to assert your dominance over the teenagers, okay? Because, like, they secretly think you're cool, but they won't say it. They'll constantly tell you that you're not cool and you're old and dumb.
Tampering
But in their head, they're thinking that you're cool and they want to see if you break. And if you never break, then they're like, wow. I should have made that one of the death moments, right? If you miss the button press, you fall off. That's a terrible idea. Right, we need some details. What audacity have you seen? Yeah, I'm the fun one. But they would never say it to my face, right? They tell you you're like dumb to your face. You just have to know in their head, they're just trying to challenge you, right?
Ow!
Fuck yes! Woo!
Yeah. This stuff, the one thing I will say, the internet has, and it factors into mental health 100%. There's no way it's a coincidence. The internet has kind of fed this. It's like kind of like the entitlement thing, but I wouldn't like blame people necessarily. Some of it's just a product of the times.
Hey, guys, up here.
Like there's a lot of like bullying,
Jamie,
which
I'm here.
when like Pokemon comes out with a buggy game and you constantly get on and attack, even though it's a company, it's still bullying. When Elon Musk buys Twitter, and he's a bit of a jackass sometimes for sure. But I don't know his real person. I'm not like close friends with him. I'm not in his body. When you get on and attack him, that's also bullying. There's a lot of like that stuff.
Jesus.
Which I don't know. It can't be good for your mental health though to be like constantly bullying people.
I wasn't expecting. Are you
That's tough.
for a change?
But it all kind of goes together, I feel like, with what you were trying to say. By getting on Twitter and bullying people, that's not good for your mental health. Even if it's Elon Musk. He is still a person, I know. He's a very rich one. So it's easy to pick at him. And he also says a lot of pretty jackassy things, for sure. But it's still bullying when you get on to attack people. That's tough, because you want to defend the innocent, too, and the poor. I don't know. It's hard. Yeah. Even a person, like, yeah, even if we think they deserve it a lot. But Ray, I will be honest, there are times in my life where I deserve the bullying and things too. And some people have shown me kindness. So. And that makes all the difference, because then you kind of turn away from the bad actions you make. Not everyone, not all the time, but sometimes. Yeah, this is creepy. He took... If this is Agent Monday, I think this is his mom.
What the fuck is this?
And he put a voice box in there, and... Oh, boy. What are you reading? What are you reading, Mom? Is it good? Little dark for reading, though, no? Ah, she's using the moonlight to read. Well, Mom, you have fun, okay? Hope you enjoyed that book. Wait. Just try to open the door the wrong way, but then, like, stop, and then... Okay, there's a weird cut. Also, by the way, he, like, recorded his mom, like, nagging him. And that's, like, for eternity. What he's gonna be listening to his mom, like, telling him. Woo! I will say, if, like, this is all boring to you, it's definitely, like, you've been desensitized quite... I've been desensitized a lot, really hard. But this is some messed up stuff. I want to call it boring.
Oh, thank God.
Are we all in the house?
Thank God.
We have a boat key. We're all in the house.
You
I
see
didn't
Mark?
kill the dog.
He's all right. He's trying to get that bloody light going.
Mark?
I caught one
Please tell
shiny
me you can
teddy.
hear me.
Does it say the Pokestop no longer exists? I wonder where it went.
Mark. I thought I lost you.
Wait, we missed the whole scene. So, the first time I played this, it was only Mark in this house. And it had a scene where the killer attacked him. I don't know why they completely cut that. Unless I just missed it. Charlie was not there to do that. Hey, we're all here. Oh, okay. He's like, no, forget it. I will say the only really like hard part was Charlie's breathing in this game. Otherwise, it kind of made sense how to keep everybody here. And then Charlie is the second killer. Watch. It's like a better ending to let him stay. Right. So, Steffi, what does it say when the stop doesn't exist anymore? Does it just have like a question mark or something? The crew spotted a boathouse from the cliff. Mark found some boat keys. Yeah, we got boat keys. Wow, what a buzzkill to get here and not have boat keys. And we're all just on the dock. Like, hey, killer. We're just kind of hanging out. Oh, interesting. I wonder what happened to it. I was up in Little Rock, I think, the stop that I got that one from.
What the hell? Oh.
Hands where I can see them, all of you.
All killing. Oh, he didn't die.
He killed them.
No talking.
Oh yeah, he was
hands where I can see them.
crap.
Thank God you're here.
Who's the Middle Eastern
You
gentleman?
have to help us.
We like
Until
him
I
a
know
lot.
what's happening here, no one moves.
What was that? Look at this ninja back there.
We didn't kill anyone, but we know who did.
You'll have a chance to tell your story.
Who tried to warn the police officer? Wow. Very very slasher ending. Very like Nightmare. Friday the 13th. Let's see Nightmare on Elm Street, but not so much. Or Friday the 13th. Salim.
Yeah, let's go.
Run!
Like running for that gun is not the right answer, right? Plus the killer doesn't use guns, so I thought that just would have gotten one of us killed. Right?
Come on.
Hey, we made it until dawn.
This way.
It's always gonna be until dawn.
This should work.
It's always nighttime, and why would you throw the key like that? Listen, if this were me, I would have thrown it. I'm like, whoop,
Oh, it's not
in the
working.
water.
Starter cord.
Like, what other plans do we have, guys?
There. Work, damn it!
Hey, Connie. Good to see you, boy.
Yeah.
Come on.
And we got the puppy. I didn't know if the puppy was still gonna come. We didn't get all the scenes, but we didn't kill the puppy.
Just work.
Listen, I'd rather get caught by the killer than risk killing the puppy. And then the killer lives to to fight another day? First you fight and run away, and then you kill some other day. I don't know. I know the point of the lighthouse is the one help we got murdered immediately. And then a huge whale comes out and crushes the boat and kills us all. He was the true killer all along.
We did it.
Barely. I'll take it.
We have
It's
to
like
call the police.
Aim for the
Man of
lights.
Medan. We're not.
You know, I've just had a great idea for series 2.
Alright, can we not?
All that's
wait.
missing is a big final twist. Good luck finding a host for that bullshit. I'm out.
I'm just glad I'm in one piece.
Oh, I didn't know that was coming. Oh, goodbye, Aaron. We'll see you later. Connie, can you go get Aaron? Yeah, get him, Connie. We're all gonna be in the water. I see chat. I'll get back to you later. Jukes. Old man Jukes. Yeah, get him. Is that Jamie? Come on! I didn't see the arrow! I hate this game. Dolifa, I need a second. Did you see the crosshairs anywhere? I couldn't find them. This happened to me once in House of Ashes, too. Oh, I'm gonna keep going. Like there I could see them. I had Jamie helping him the first time on the boat. If no one's there to help him, he dies. I'm like 90% sure. Wait, there's no button pressing. Wait. No, that's like a tapping. It's not showing the button. You could hear it. It's one of these. I don't know what Jamie's button would have been. Did I just have Jamie jump? But I'm pretty sure we can go back and check since I'm streaming. I'm pretty sure I died for a glitch. It's kind of unfortunate because otherwise the scene went really well. I'll just restart right now before we see like the end. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we died for a glitch. Hey, the nice thing about streaming is that you can always go back and see VODs. I don't want to like see the ending now. Like I want to see it with Jamie. With Jamie still here. Okay, Lifa is confirming there is nothing on the screen. I'm pretty sure it's press the button really fast, like battle with the killer. I don't like that. Alright, I'm fine with the little funny flashlights and stuff. Even like Pokemon has like a lot of glitchiness. I don't mind when it's like frame rates and all sorts of weird stuff happening that's funny. But I don't like when it affects you, like, especially a game like this, the entire ending we've been working for is suddenly ruined because it didn't show a button prompt. I don't know, I might just try to jump Leafa. Here the jump's gonna kill her because it did give me a button press for what I chose. And at least now we have Kate, because last time I needed Jamie. She's the one who saved Mark. But this time Kate's there, it looks like, so. That's painful. That hurts my soul. Now you can hear the little tick 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 tick. Hurts my soul. My soul has so much pain right now. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. Actually, it's looking a lot like Black Friday, probably. Probably people getting murdered for TVs right now. And there's only like 10 TVs, right?
What the hell?
They're just there to get you in the store.
Oh.
Hands where I can see them, all of you.
A few things, but I just buy it like on Amazon.
No talking. I said hands where I can see them.
Thank God you're here.
Yeah, so what was up with the sounds and stuff?
Until I know what's happening here.
Because you can hear the...
We didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, it does a sound, but it doesn't do...
You'll have a chance to tell your story.
I'm just gonna jump. Man, I'm just gonna jump. Fool me once. Yeah, Mark also didn't have one, which scared me, but then I did the ding. I just started hitting square Leafa, by the way. When Mark had the sound, I was just like, jam down square really fast and pray. And it made a little ding sound at the end, so I think that worked.
Let's go.
Floof. Good morning.
Run!
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I finally said it right. First time I've ever done that. I like how he came back for this game to do that.
Come on. This way. This should work.
Oh, it's not working. Starter cord. There. Work, damn it.
Hey, Connie. Good to see you, boy. Come on.
Come on.
I'm happy about that.
Just
Oh.
work.
That kind of kills a little bit of the surprise. Although, by the way, I can talk about it now. How did he get onto the boat, and where is he? Explain to me how this turned into grabbing the boat, and then where is he right now? I was looking at it. I didn't want to say anything because I know you hadn't seen this part yet, but I was like, how did this motion... Everyone did survive in Floof. We have a clip recently that looks like you hear the sound of the QTE, but you don't see any buttons.
We did it.
Oh,
Barely. I'll take it.
I don't know what happened there.
We have to call the police.
Aim for the lights.
Looks like I'll click even faster now.
You know, I've just had a great idea for series 2.
Maybe there was one killer.
Big final twist.
Maybe there's one killer underneath the boat the entire time. He's been waiting all night.
I'm out.
I'm just glad I'm in one piece.
In one piece. Imagine right there, then she becomes 2 pieces.
Hang on.
This kind of feels like House of Ashes, where like everybody has something. Very unfortunate. Abby dead. I have to stay. I have only one choice: stay on the boat, and hopefully I can beat the killer. Mark's like, where all my friends at? If I were Mark, I'd be sweating more and more. He can't swim. 1 and 2, it'd be like, where's everybody going? There's only 2 of us left. He removes the mask here. Also, he has no hat. It's a bald spot. We know. I'm pretty sure he needs Kate's help here. If he's alone on this boat, I think he's dead. Not my ex-boyfriend. Jump. Okay, this time you can actually hear everything and see it. I was just hitting a button really fast. That was like a huge miss, by the way. Except he's still attached to the boat, so he's still coming, right? How bad would it be to miss that last button press and have everyone die? I like the little like epic ending. We got a bearing for Kate and Mark at the end there. But yeah, I hope everyone can swim.
If that song doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will.
Bald spots help you swim better, right? Less hair holding you back.
Commercials. Oh, shoot. Shit!
And then they all get run over. I laugh, but I would cry if.
And I looked up, and there they were, just in the
I wasn't that
middle
hard.
of the flipping road, waving their hands and arms like a bunch of crazies.
Where are you coming in from?
Fort Wayne. Been driving since 3 a.m.
Early start.
Well, I was trying to get into the port by 8. Probably not gonna make that now, am I?
I'd say likely not.
You know what? I think I'm gonna see about that studio in Brooklyn. See if I can make it work. After this, starting over feels like a good idea.
Yeah, they get out of this
Yeah.
business.
Just promise me you'll tell me how it goes.
Only if you promise to keep giving me unsolicited advice.
Count on it.
You say this now because we almost were dead, but like he's gonna be annoyed by that again in like a month. Like nothing bothers you when you almost die, but then like once it settles in again that you're alive.
So, probably not the right time to ask this, but
Oh God.
Everybody gets along with each other too. This is pretty good, right?
are we are we a thing?
Are we a thing?
Dude, trauma bonding is legit hot.
Oh, we're like a thing.
Fuck yes, we're a thing.
What? We didn't go on one date. Only movies and
Hey.
games.
I think you dropped this when you were running for your life back there.
In real life, if you were like, "Are we a thing?" Oh, would there not be a kiss scene if you didn't have the lip balm? I was wondering. I was like, "What's the point of lip balm?" It was like a bearing. I was like, "You collected the lip balm." I was like, "Am I gonna like make the killer slip? Put it on the floor?" Oh, Charlie, you have nobody. You have Connie, the dog, right?
Need a smoke, buddy?
Oh, we got someone.
Actually, you know what? I'm trying to quit.
Yeah, please do, because your QTE breathing was awful. Since Charlie smokes, all his breathing scenes were extra fast and had switching between X and triangle. Which is like accurate. If you were trying to hold your breath as a heavy smoker, it'd be harder. Hey, look, there's a puppy there. We missed one puppy though. I don't know where it is. It came up during Mark's walk, but we didn't get Mark's walk this time. Hey, actually, we never touched that inhaler. Weird. That's like a weird mechanic, right? Huh, it looks like it. If she never used it, she never needed it. Okay, Dumet was the killer. The police guy. He's part of the police force. Or like if you... Oh, FBI, yeah. I don't know. What is all this, you know?
Oh, you're here. All good things must come to an end.
I thought it was really cool
But
if he was
how
Dumet.
good was the end
Or
for
Dumet.
our crew? Hats off for keeping all of them alive. That's so rewarding for you. Has the experience changed them?
They all seem pretty happy and good now.
Kate had a secret. She was traumatized by something that happened a long time ago. But she faced the thing she was most afraid of in the whole
That's good.
world and survived.
We did it.
Jamie learned that she had to trust other people and work with
Nice,
them.
we did it.
And to care for them. Mark had to stop waiting for people to tell him what to do. He had to make his own way in the world.
Good too.
Erin showed everyone that though she might be easily spooked, she found immense courage when she needed it the most. And it took courage to act on the feelings she had for Jamie.
It's all good stuff.
And Charlie finally understood that leadership is more than ordering the team around. He had to treat them as equals and let them take the lead when the time was right.
I miss my calling as a counselor. I just helped 5 people with mental health challenges
Paperwork in the morning.
while I ran from a killer.
Can you find your own way out? It was, as always, enlightening. I have no doubt we'll meet again in the future. Farewell.
Think I'm by your game? You don't know if I'm by your game. Yeah, I don't know. We had one dog. He was with us. Or she. Alifa, I was carefully dissecting their trauma and helping them get through it. As I played. Calculated. Also, what's this garbage? What's that garbage?
The chain of events
Where's the
are
other
still
dog?
unclear at this point in time.
I guess the other dog's
What
just
has
chilling
been
on the
confirmed
island, right?
is that
We
a
never
little
heard
after
it.
7:30, a truck driver was flagged down to render aid. The police were called and quickly arrived on scene. The injured are part of a film crew, Lonnet Entertainment, the team behind the Architects of Murder docuseries.
Fuck, man.
It seems
I
as
like
though
that show.
they got a little too close to their subject material. Thankfully for them, the nightmare is finally over.
Interesting
Holy
theory.
shit.
I like it.
Remember how my video went viral?
How could we forget? You bring it up every chance you get.
Just listen to this. I got enough views to win a competition.
What did you win?
An all-expense paid trip to an island resort for 5.
Now I'm interested.
If somebody
Yeah, Mr.
contacts
Dumet
me
says
and
they're
they're
gonna
like,
send
I've
a
seen
limo
your
and
stream
everything. This is gonna be
and I want to
so
invite you
much
to this
fun.
big event. I'd be like, you're trying to kill me, I know. 100%. A creeper in the window. So is there any way to find out who the killer is? Or actually kill him for real? That's the only thing I don't know. Also, this is kind of cool. Can you like see his face or anything? It's Monday, I'm sure, but can we actually see him or can we actually kill him?
Won't you spare me over to another? Oh, what is this I cannot see with icy hands taking hold of me? Oh, death and death none can excel. I open the doors to heaven and hell. Yes, I have come to get your soul and leave your body and leave it cold. To drop the flesh from on your frame, the earth and worm both have their claim. I said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another Eve?
Okay, as far as we know, Dumet always survives the story.
Oh, death, won't you spare me over to another Eve? Now, death, if this is true, please give me time to reason with you.
What if everybody dies? What's that?
From time to time you heard and saw, so close your eyes and unlock your jaw.
Hey. Oh yeah, they don't let you skip
I'll
this.
lock your jaw so you can talk. I'll fix your feet so you can walk.
I like how you said that as we got to the really creepy lyrics.
This very hour now come with me. I said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another Eve? I said, oh, death, oh, death,
I like the barbershop quartet.
won't you spare me over to another Eve? Now, death, please give me time to fix my heart and change my mind. Your heart is fixed, your mind is broad. I'll have your shackles to drag you down. Too late to all farewell. My dawn is
It doesn't seem like he ever dies.
to
That's what I'm seeing.
as long as God
I mean, it's still catchy even with the lyrics. It's a little disturbing, right? Maybe that's more catchy.
in hell. I said, oh, death, oh, death,
I like acapella
won't you spare me
type
over
music.
to another Eve?
Oh, Leaf, I didn't realize it's like a Pitch Perfect spin-off.
Oh, death, oh,
Got the guy's name.
won't you
It's just
spare
him.
me over to another
want to see everyone dying? What happens at the end? Is anybody curious? What happens to the killer if everyone's dead? Oh, there's a trailer for the next game.
This is Commander Stafford, the forward reconnaissance vessel Cassiopeia. After successful
I read them all last time,
with
remember?
the Charybdis marker, we have detached the booster ring and spirits are high as we make our final approach to Tau Ceti F. The ship has suffered a hull impact.
I'll enjoy myself, but sci-fi horror is definitely my lowest horror.
Full functionality.
This is Thomas Carter. Something's wrong with Sims. She's trying to kill me. I think.
That's the first episode of season 2.
Transmission will be
Yeah,
broadcast
you get your
from
flippy
orbit
floppies. We're
around
going to space.
humanity's future home. Staff it out.
I'm sure there's an ending where you like bring an alien back home, right? I don't understand what separates the seasons. Is it just arbitrary, or is there actually like something real? Yeah, I'm not the biggest space horror space guy, but I enjoy all these games anyway. I don't know why there are seasons. I can't think of like what's the difference, you know. Let's see the stuff. I've been collecting those coins. I don't know what they do. I do like that you can usually buy these games for like $20 when they first come out. Yeah, I do like them a lot. I'm glad they're gonna keep making them.
Torture chambers, secret
Yeah, we
passageways,
can hear about H.H. Holmes.
vats of acid, and deadly vaults. In 1895, Chicago police unearthed horrific evidence of torture and multiple murders at the sprawling castle of H.H. Holmes. Masquerading under the guise of caring doctor, kind husband,
Serial killer
and
definition.
prominent
Let's see.
businessman, H.H. Holmes was a contemporary monster, designing his buildings solely for the disposal of human bodies. Torture Doctor, Monster of 63rd Street. H.H. Holmes was America's first serial
That's the
killer.
big question, right? According to the definition of a
Just
serial
south of
killer,
Chicago, the suburb of
you do it
Inglewood
for
was
no
thriving
real
with
reason.
commerce.
You don't get anything out
The
of it.
train station itself had 9 leading lines of railway.
Everyone he killed,
and
he
over
got something
100
out of it.
trains stopping there every day. No other suburb of Chicago had this luxury.
Is he a serial killer?
Dr. Henry Howard Holmes. A pleasure to meet you.
There cannot be a
Arriving in
motive
Chicago,
for the kill.
Holmes finds work immediately at the E.S. Holton drugstore, located at the southeast corner of 63rd and Wallace in Englewood.
Going straight
Several
dictionary.
months later, Everett Holton dies of supposed natural causes.
About serial killers?
Then Claire
I hope not.
Holton, his wife, disappears after selling the drugstore to Holmes. Owning the drugstore, Holmes had a steady flow of cash. He would often purchase and resell goods and properties under his numerous aliases. In addition to scamming creditors, Holmes obtained his funds from other phony inventions, such as a mineral water
Animal
elixir,
Crossing.
which in reality was obtained from the city's water
Buy
supply.
42 of them. Not right.
1888, Holmes
But you can
secures
play
a lease on
alone.
the vacant property across the street from the drugstore, the southwest corner of 63rd and Wallace. It is here that Holmes will make his horrific dreams come true. He will construct a building for which the entire world will remember him.
Fantasies start very young. And so what he did then was he took a step furtherance of his fantasies to make it reality. And probably if we had done a little bit of investigation back then, we would have seen things like his plans, but not just plans for a building, because we'd expect to see architectural plans, but plans for his torture rooms.
They had torture rooms.
For the suburb of Englewood, the building Holmes is erecting at 63rd and Wallace
I play
is
Animal
a
Crossing
massive
alone, is my
construction
thing.
project.
Mario Kart's
Day
not fun
after
alone,
day,
I don't. Not for me, at
passers-by
least.
stop to gaze at the spectacle of the many laborers working together to create a magnificent new edifice in their neighborhood. Englewood residents were so impressed with the massive building that they named it the Castle. From its outward appearance, it seemed rather normal. But like the duality of homes, the exterior and interior of the building were extremely different.
Holmes himself was the architect of the building. He
Animals
was the
Cross.
only one who knew its design. There was this constant turnover of workers on the building. He would hire a mason to put in a wall and then fire the guy, or hire somebody to put in part of a staircase and then fire him. And there seems
Seems like a lot of headaches. I can't kill
sinister reasons behind that.
Too much
One
work.
was he managed not to pay a lot of these people.
Good morning.
Because he was always claiming that they were doing incompetent work. But the other, much more insidious reason was that no one except
We have to do a
him
poll.
really had a clear idea of what the
I think
structure
Lethal would
of
vote.
the interior of the house was.
Animal
He had a
Crossing too.
huge bank vault installed in one of the rooms. And the way he did it was he put the vault in first while the building was under construction.
Hey, do you like
and then built the room around
designing
it.
and
He bought this thing on credit.
those
and
kind of
refused
games?
to
Just
pay
like
for
the
it.
little
The
casual
bank company said they were
decorating?
going to repossess the vault. Holmes said, well, come on in and do, but if you damage my building in any way, I'm going to sue you for everything you're worth.
The bottom floor of the castle housed a pharmacy, jewelry store, barber shop,
Well, that's pretty.
restaurant,
I like the
and a
colors.
blacksmith shop. Behind this innocent facade was a Gothic house of horrors designed by the mind of a monster. The third floor seemed innocent enough, containing rented rooms, legitimate offices, and Holmes's own bedroom.
I like this lady.
But it was the second floor that contained 35 rooms, many specifically designed as killing chambers.
How wide was this place? Asphyxiation, laboratories, trapdoor from third floor. I don't know. I mean, this is how you die, right? Stay in your room, lock the door.
Disorienting unsuspecting victims, the labyrinthian construction contained numerous
Oh, yeah, I'd be-
staircases and doorways.
I'd be so messed
that
up and
led
lost.
nowhere.
I get lost in like just a straight hallway. This would have been awful. It's the mustached man.
For a quick method of hiding a victim's body, a concealed greased chute and trapdoor led directly into the basement of the castle.
Where Mark fell, right? I like I would push the wall in and it would fall down into the basement. I have to go down there and get it. Leaf, that's like, right, if we did this, that's what would happen, right?
The
Somebody, it
basement
would be like a
held the
police
most
officer too,
terrifying
would catch me
rooms,
doing this.
resembling a medieval torture dungeon.
I'd be done.
Acid vats, quicklime pits, and a crematorium disguised as a glass-bending furnace were Holmes's favorite methods of immediate body disposal.
That's where Charlie went in. It's cool. It's the first time they've like steeped one of these games in some kind of reality. Oh, what if people just accidentally died all the time in his place, right? He just didn't want it smelling. He couldn't get out. He got lost. So he just had to start burning the bodies to stop the smell. He never left me. That's why he was always here, Letha.
After cleaning and mounting their bones,
He didn't know how to leave.
Holmes would profit from his victims by selling their skeletons to local medical schools and
then people died in there, and he was like stuck with a dead body, and he was like, I'm not.
Holmes would make a killing in Chicago, financially and literally.
No one's questioning where he's getting these bones from. Like, sir, you bring a lot of skeletons in. If somebody started selling, like Floof, if you came up to me and started selling me skeletons one day, I like you, but I probably would have to ask you where you got these bones from. No offense.
May 1st, 1893, the World's Columbian Exposition is open to the public in Chicago.
In school.
Spanning 600
you make them?
acres, sprawled out
that's
along
fine,
beautiful Lake Michigan, the magnificent fair is a monumental sight to behold.
Why are you laughing?
Over 20 million people from around the world would attend the dazzling World's Fair.
Yeah, look at that
between
COVID,
May
though.
1st and
That's
October
pure COVID.
30th, 1893. Holmes utilizes the World's Fair as the perfect opportunity to capitalize on his demented design of the castle. Located only a few miles from the World's Fair, Holmes's castle
you're trying to find their
is
friends.
perfect lodging for tourists.
Like, I had 8 friends disappear here.
Holmes decides to rent rooms to visitors of
Have you
the
seen
fair.
them? I'm gonna look for them.
He entirely renovates the upper floors of the castle, bringing in the most modern furnishings and luxuries, all purchased on credit, which Holmes had no intention of repaying.
That was the real crime, right? The credit
In
card
addition
debt.
to placing newspaper ads for rooms to rent, Holmes visited the fair with several of Benjamin Peitzel's children, preying on elderly women who flaunted their wealth, making
look at that
sure
lady.
he invited
Look at
them
that elderly
back to
woman
the
flaunting
castle
her wealth.
for a warm night's stay
dare she.
in a soft bed.
So much flaunting. Grandma.
They're not calling their relatives, telling them where they're at. They just know that they're going to Chicago to see the Columbian Exposition. Perfect victims, because they're unknown in the city. Their relatives, wherever they came from, know that they were coming to Chicago. And
which one's the killer?
They never came back.
They all had the same hat.
How do you start to find them? They don't even know where they stayed.
It's the one with the
Perfect,
mustache.
easy victims. I'm sure some of them got in and out of his place with no problem. And others, they walked in and they never checked out.
Hey, you can't kill everyone that walks in, right?
Some of the rooms had been completely lined with asbestos to make them soundproof.
Hidden in Holmes's office
Asbestos?
was a
You're
master
gonna get people
control
poisoned
panel
in there.
which connected to gas lines leading into airtight sleeping chambers. Holmes would lead his victims into the rooms, lock them in.
He'd be like, you know what happens if I do this? I
And
start
turn on the
killing
gas.
somebody and someone sees me. Eventually I'm out in the street trying to kill the entire
them
city
while watching their demise.
to hide what I've done. Just outside throwing bananas at everybody.
At the height of the World's Fair, Holmes masterfully juggles his castle businesses, renting rooms, dodging creditors, selling skeletons, and attending to the needs
For real though, how would we
of
not
the
know
many
he was a
women
killer?
in his life.
Look at the mustache. How'd the
I've
police
had
not
many
immediately
young
show up at
ladies
his
in my
hotel and
employ,
take him away?
most of whom are still living in and about Chicago, whose parents and friends know only too well that far from being their seducer, I have done much to materially help them in their narrow lives.
Being a personable, attractive young doctor and businessman, Holmes won the hearts of many women throughout his life. At one point, Holmes managed to secretly have 3 wives, each never knowing of the others. In 1890, Julia Connor
we're putting
became
too much on our
Holmes's
plates.
employee and mistress, living at the castle with her daughter Pearl.
Well, in the game,
When
the
she became
FBI agent
pregnant
was a
and
killer.
demanded marriage,
So
Holmes agreed on the condition that she allowed him to perform an abortion on her. She agreed. Neither Julia nor
no
her
matter where
daughter
you
Pearl
stand on the
were
abortion
ever seen
spectrum,
again.
let's all
Just
agree
a week later, Holmes sold a
We're not gonna have
clean,
random
skeleton
boyfriends
to
performing
the
abortions.
Hahnemann Medical College for nearly $200.
You take care.
In 1892,
Have a good weekend.
Holmes acquired another mistress, Emmeline Sigrand, and employed her as private secretary. Holmes sent Emmeline into the vault to retrieve some papers and sealed it, suffocating her to death.
Ray, no matter where we stand in the
Several weeks
political
later,
spectrum,
the University of Chicago acquired a female skeleton from Dr. Holmes.
Steffi, look for the mustache.
In 1893,
He gives it away. When it's
Minnie
like
Williams
here,
became Holmes's new private
Hello. When
secretary
it's here
and
and
eventually
huge,
his mistress.
you got
Minnie
him.
was the beneficiary of a property in Fort Worth, Texas.
That with the
valued
big
at over
glasses?
$40,000.
No, just the mustache.
Holmes murdered Minnie and her younger sister Nanny after having Minnie sign over the Fort Worth property to him. In 1894, Georgiana Yoke became Holmes's third wife.
Yeah, beards
he
are
married
fine.
her under the name Henry Mansfield Howard.
Big mustache.
Like his other legitimate
with the
wives,
big glasses
Georgiana lived out her entire
and a white
life.
van, 100%.
On July 19th, 1895, Chicago police enter the Holmes castle. The world would now learn of the horrors that the castle had kept secret for so very long.
Then he falls in and dies.
As disoriented detectives and police searched the upper floors of the castle, the true depths of Holmes's evil were waiting in the basement.
You think he had like a Ghostbusters pole? The true horrors. Cilantro. Hey, yo, Tommy, come over here. We can sell these. We're gonna make a fortune. Oh, he's a killer too. 100% this one guy investigating is also a killer. They're probably partners. This guy's fine. He's innocent. Killer. This is Holmes. He's like undercover. Cliff, you're right. The whole police department is full of serial killers.
Among the death devices in the basement of the castle, investigators find piles of mixed human and animal bones, bloody women's undergarments, and a wooden dissection table saturated with dried blood.
All possessed by the mustaches. Mario, I mean, he's probably one of the most famous examples.
Chicago police were inundated with names of people reported missing from the World's Fair. 50 missing people were eventually traced to the Castle of Horrors. The evidence, blood and bones found in the basement posed a problem for 19th century criminal investigative techniques.
Bodies.
It was very difficult to go and identify even the bones as being human in origin, because with the very small fragments you didn't have enough of the identifying characteristics to be able to make that ID.
The world is now calling Holmes the monster of 63rd Street.
Yeah, what if he never killed
Torture
anyone?
Doctor. And
there's like
the
another
Mother
hidden
Bluebeard.
person in the hotel building, and he actually had no idea.
Overnight, Holmes transforms from arch swindler to arch fiend.
I feel like my hotel's getting
A
bigger,
Chicago
but I'm not
journalist
sure.
calls Holmes a multi-murderer.
The Holmes case generated this incredible amount of national attention and really international attention. Really, in his own time and in America, Holmes was much more notorious and more widely known than Jack the Ripper, who was a contemporary of his. Then as now, people were very, very fascinated.
We have our dryer.
To sort of visit.
It makes this a really
sites
annoying
of
buzz
these
every
terrible
couple of
crimes.
minutes.
And his castle became a kind of tourist site.
Oh, it would be good if we soundproofed
that. Wanted to take it over and turn
it. It goes like every 10 minutes.
And then just before some impresario was about to make it again into this.
I wish we could soundproof that
room. It burnt down. Somebody burnt it down. I mean, it could have been, who knows, some outraged citizen who didn't want this to become some very morbid tourist attraction.
All the music, though, right?
Holmes's trial was kind of the O.J. Simpson trial of the day. It just generated this huge amount of publicity. The case had become a kind of national obsession. Of course, there wasn't CNN or Court TV back then, so it couldn't be covered quite as relentlessly, but it was covered very, very extensively. There were true crime books and pamphlets and all kinds of stuff.
That is interesting.
Holmes himself had become a sort of folk figure almost, you know, the sort of...
I wish I had lived in the days when things didn't spread so quickly.
The courtroom fills for the final verdict to be read. Holmes becomes extremely nervous when not one of the jury members looks at him. In his entire criminal career, this is the moment Holmes never believed would occur.
And then he's found innocent.
He is found guilty of murder in the first degree.
At least he has beard now, right? He looks less serial killer.
Herman Webster Mudgett, alias H.H. Holmes, would be hanged on May 7th, 1896.
I bet his lawyer was like, yo, grow out the mustache, the full beard. They're less likely to convict you. Is it raining? The lights just flickered. H.
While Holmes was in jail, awaiting the execution of the sentence, he was made an offer by William Randolph Hearst.
Money?
Supposedly for a significant amount of money to provide his confessions. Holmes, who had already issued about a half a dozen completely self-contradictory versions of his crimes, clearly at this point felt he had nothing to lose. He was going to die anyway.
Money?
In this confession, he did a complete about-face and portrayed himself as the worst monster who ever lived. He just basically confessed to every crime anybody had ever suspected him of and threw in a few more for good measure.
He's reliving the fantasies after the fact now. He's reliving the fantasies of things that he did.
Damn right.
She
Where are
was
you looking?
very willing to do this and prepared to leave the vault upon completion.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was surprised you could just get one casually.
Would never again be opened.
Usually those sell out so
until she had
fast.
ceased to suffer the tortures of a slow and lingering death.
Unless you live in like a very remote place.
The
where
partial
no one...
excavation in the walls of this room found by the police was caused by Latimer's endeavoring to escape by tearing away the solid brick and mortar with his unaided fingers. I closed the door
Colors are
and turned
pretty.
on both the oil and
I like
steam
them.
to their full extent. In a short time, not even the bones of my victim remained. It was the footprint of Nanny Williams that was found upon the painted surface of the vault door, made during her violent struggles before death.
So you gotta drive
only one
10
difficulty
hours to go get
presented
one.
itself. It was necessary for me to kill him in such a manner that no
What about
struggle or
Amazon?
movement of his body should occur. I overcame this difficulty by first binding him hand and foot, and having done this, I proceeded to burn him alive by saturating his clothing and his face with benzene and igniting it with a match. As soon as he had ceased to breathe, I cut
Surprised
his body
people
into
offered him
pieces,
money, right?
and by the combined use of gas and corn cobs,
I would have offered
proceeded to
him,
burn
like,
it with as little feeling
we'll
as
put
though
you
it
in
had
the
been
national
some
news.
inanimate object. I immediately took them to the Vincent Street house and compelled them to get within the large trunk, through the cover of which I had made a small opening and ended their lives by connecting the gas with the trunk. Then came the opening of the trunk and the viewing of their little blackened and distorted faces. Then the digging of their shallow graves in the basement of the house. The ruthless stripping off of their clothing and the burial without a particle of covering save the cold earth. I am convinced that since my imprisonment, I have changed woefully and gruesomely from what I was formerly in feature and figure. My features are assuming a pronounced satanical cast. My head and face are gradually assuming an elongated
Does anybody
shape.
need a switch, you know?
I believe fully that I am growing to resemble the devil.
It's music, though. It's like the final boss in Final Fantasy. Like Sephiroth just transformed. But to hang
on the gallows, just before he died, he recanted. He claimed that the confession that he had published was
and it's hard to take his word for it, because at that point I feel like he would have been like, I killed
in the taking of human life
700 billion
the
people.
killing of 2 women that have died at my hands as a result of criminal operations. That is all I have to say.
Like, sir, there aren't that many on the earth.
H.H. Holmes is hanged on
That's why.
Thursday, May 7th,
I killed them all.
1896, just 9 days before his 35th birthday.
35.
At 10:25 a.m.,
I will say,
he is pronounced dead.
he got a lot done before
He
35.
was very concerned that after his execution, his body would be
And we all be
dug
as
up
motivated and
either by
proficient at our
medical
craft.
men seeking to dissect his brain and find out what made him tick, or just ghoulish sort of, souvenir hunters. And he requested that he be buried within a big slab of concrete, which he actually was.
They actually...
One of the things about Holmes is that
I would not have
nobody
entertained
knows
that.
for sure.
I would have buried
how
him
many
normally.
people he actually killed. Although in my researches, which were pretty, I feel, thorough and extensive, it seemed very clear to me that he murdered at least 9 people. There have been stories that he killed 50, 100, countless people.
Devil and Me
particularly
said,
in Chicago
200.
at the height of the World's Fair.
This is stone. Same age.
How many people did Holmes actually murder?
Oh, you're older now, right? You made it
Most
by a
likely,
day.
no one will ever know. Holmes and the many other people that came in contact with him are long gone, having taken the answers
Tired
with
at work
them
today.
to their graves.
I was born with the devil in me. I could not help the fact that I was a murderer no more than the poet can help the inspiration to sing. I was born with the evil one standing as my sponsor beside the bed where I was ushered into the world. And he has been with me since.
Not the only one. Oh. That was kind of cool. Can I buy the pictures? Oh, diorama cereal. So this is where you got the coins to spend. Like, it's like, oh, we want to see Jiggy Siggy Man. Right? Intimate. Oh, that's not good for the Twitch. This is Mother. But it kind of comes with the territory, right? Alright. Can we not like zoom in and stuff though? Ah, okay. This is the Dume. I guess there's no way to actually kill him. Honeymooners? Let's get a zoom in on that face. Wow. Never seen such happiness. Frenemies. What's frenemies? Oh, we're frenemies apparently. Why is some locked? Oh, maybe I just never saw the scene. Oh, which one was Sherman? So Sherman, this is the guy who... Dume is the killer, or Dumet? Sherman was like his mentor. He was also a killer. And then he took his mentor and put him in an animatronic. Yeah. Alright. Everybody, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Probably, yeah, this week. Probably no way I stream over the weekend since I beat this. I liked it a lot. I give it all the thumbs up. It's my favorite one for sure of all the dark pictures. No push-ups today. Nice. I paused it really fast. Right? Do you have any Luna's chest left? Next week we're giving away the next week we're giving away the t-shirt. I think. Yeah. What day? Friday? No. On Wednesday we're giving away the t-shirt. Not this one. Not this t-shirt. Floofus false advertising. Yeah, Samverdes, you have a wonderful weekend. Ray, you have a wonderful weekend. Mr. Kilted, you have a wonderful weekend. Me too. I like this one a lot. Floofus, Samverdes, Ray. Rena, you have a wonderful weekend. I don't know if you're still out there. Mr. Kilted, have a wonderful weekend. I should announce my birthday stream over the weekend. If I feel like my parents won't be coming, that's my guess. Yeah, I love you all. You all have a good weekend. But over the weekend, look out for it. I'm most likely just going to take a day off for my birthday. I'll do that. I'm going to go get ready for some work. Yeah, somebody go to work for me. All right, y'all take care. Love you. Goodbye. Good weekend.